This video is support for beginners to practice slow English listening. Easy conversation, follow the English Cue Cards channel. Are you just starting to learn English? This video is perfect for you. In today's episode of the English Cue Cards, you will practice slow, clear English listening with simple words and short sentences. You will listen to real-life conversations that help you understand and speak English with more confidence. What you'll learn in this episode: easy English words and daily phrases, practice real conversation in slow speed, improve listening and pronunciation, learn how to answer simple questions, build your confidence step by step. Perfect for beginners, A1 to A2 level. This podcast will help you speak more naturally in everyday situations, like going to the shop, meeting someone new, or asking for help. Just listen, repeat, and practice. Your English will improve every day. Today's topic is describe a job you would not like to do in the future. I would not like to do a job that involves standing outside in the hot sun all day. In the future, I do not want to do a job where I have to clean dirty places every day. I think I would feel very tired and unhappy if I had to do a job like that. I want a job that makes me feel proud and comfortable, not one that makes me feel sad. I would not enjoy a job that requires me to carry heavy things all day long. A job that is very boring and has no learning opportunities would not be good for me. I prefer a job that matches my personality, and I know I would not like to work in a noisy factory. A job with a lot of dust, smoke, or bad smells would make me feel sick. I think people who do hard physical work are very strong, but I don't want that kind of job. I want a job where I can use my brain more than just my hands. A job that is too dangerous or risky is not something I want in the future. I would feel scared if I had to work at a high place or with fire or chemicals. I like helping people, so I would not like a job where I cannot talk to others. A job that keeps me alone in a small room without anyone to talk to would make me feel lonely. I do not want to work in a job where I have to sit in one place for 10 hours without moving. I think sitting all day in front of a screen can make my body and eyes very tired. I would feel unhappy if I had to follow the same routine every day without any change. I like to learn and grow, so a job with no chance of promotion would be hard for me. I want to feel excited about going to work, not afraid or bored. That is why I want to avoid doing a job that I do not enjoy in the future. I would not like to work as a construction laborer because it is very hard and dangerous. They have to carry heavy materials, work in the sun, and climb on high buildings. I do not have the physical strength or courage to do that type of work. I respect people who build our roads and buildings, but I would not like to do that myself. Another job I would not like is a cleaner in a public bathroom or train station. That job can be dirty, smelly, and people sometimes do not respect those workers. I want to be in a job where I can dress cleanly and feel comfortable. Cleaning is important, but I don't think I could do it as a full-time job every day. I also do not want to work as a farmer because it is very difficult and has no fixed hours. Farmers wake up early and work all day in the sun, rain, or cold. Their job is very important for the country, but I would find it too tiring. I would not like to work as a garbage collector because it is dirty and people don't treat them nicely. They work at night or early in the morning and touch waste every day. I do not think I could do that kind of work even if I had gloves and masks. I also do not want to work in a factory where people repeat the same action again and again. It can be very boring and also dangerous if you are not careful. I want a job that changes sometimes and allows me to use new ideas. Working as a delivery person on a bike or motorbike would also be difficult for me. They have to travel in hot sun or rain and deliver packages very fast. I do not want a job where I am always rushing and tired. I would not like to do a job that gives me a lot of stress or pressure. Some jobs, like stock trading or emergency response, are very fast and stressful. I think my health would suffer if I had to do such a high-pressure job. I want to be calm and peaceful while doing my work. I also do not want to be a police officer because it is too dangerous and stressful. Police officers have to deal with crime, fight, and sometimes even violence. I admire their courage, but I do not have the mental strength to face such risks. I also would not like to work as a doctor in an emergency room. Doctors have to make quick decisions and face life and death situations. That type of pressure would make me very nervous and worried. I want a job where I can work at my own pace without constant emergencies. I also don't want to work in customer service at a call center. They have to talk to angry customers all day and follow strict rules. That job can be very stressful and boring after some time. I prefer talking to people in real life rather than on a phone all day. I also would not enjoy working in a busy hotel front desk. The job looks nice, but the workers are always on their feet and under pressure. They must smile even when they are tired or upset, and that is hard. I want to work in a place where I can take short breaks and rest my mind. Stressful jobs are not good for long-term happiness or health. I would not like to do a job that doesn't match my interests or skills. For example, I don't enjoy cooking, so I would not want to be a chef. Chefs work in hot kitchens and have to stand for hours, which is difficult for me. I also don't have the patience to cook many meals in a short time. I would not want to be a singer or dancer because I am shy in front of crowds. Performing in public makes me nervous, so those jobs would not suit me. I also would not want to work as a fashion model or actor. Those jobs require confidence, style, and often long working hours. I prefer jobs where I can stay behind the scenes and work quietly. I also do not have artistic skills, so I would not enjoy being a painter or designer. Jobs that require drawing or designing are too difficult for me. I like to write and read, so I would not like jobs that need fast hands or strong arms. I also do not enjoy public speaking, so I don't want to be a teacher or trainer. I respect teachers, but I think I would feel uncomfortable speaking in front of a class. I also would not like to work in IT support because I don't understand complex technology. Some jobs need deep technical knowledge, and I prefer simple tools. I do not want a job where I must learn too many hard things quickly. I prefer slow, steady learning in a peaceful environment. That's why I want to choose a job that matches my interests and personality. If the job is not right for me, I will not feel happy or successful in it. I would not like to do a job that goes against my personal values. For example, I could not work in a company that cheats people or harms the environment. I believe that work should help others, not hurt them. I also do not want to do a job where I have to lie or trick people. I want to be honest in my work and feel good about what I do. I also wouldn't like to work at night because it would affect my sleep and health. Jobs like night guards or night shift workers are not good for me. I like to sleep at night and be active during the day. I do not want to work far from home where I cannot see my family often. Some jobs take people to other cities or countries for a long time. I want to stay close to the people I love, so I wouldn't like such jobs. I also do not want a job that keeps me away on weekends or holidays. Spending time with family and friends is important to me. I do not want a job where I miss all the special events in life. I also prefer jobs that allow me to take short breaks and enjoy lunch peacefully. If a job keeps me so busy that I can't eat or relax, I won't be happy in it. I want a job that gives me enough time for rest, health, and hobbies. A balanced lifestyle is more important to me than just earning a lot of money. That's why I will try to avoid jobs that steal my peace or freedom. I want to work hard, but not in a job that makes me feel like a robot. I would not like to work in a job where I have to walk or stand all day long without rest. Some people work as shopkeepers or salespeople and have to stand for 12 hours. That sounds very hard to me. I think that kind of job would make my legs hurt and give me back pain over time. I like to move around a little, but standing in one spot all day is not good for me. I would also not like to work as a construction site helper because it is noisy, dusty, and dangerous. Construction workers have to lift heavy bricks and work in hot weather, which is not something I can do. I prefer a cleaner, safer place with good air and less noise for my future job. I would not like to work in a job where I have to go inside small, dark spaces like plumbers or electricians do. I feel scared in dark or tight spaces, so that kind of work would make me very nervous. I also would not like to work at sea or on a ship because I get sick from moving water. Fishermen have a very hard life, and they work during storms and difficult conditions. I respect them, but I can't do that. I also would not want to work in a factory where it's very loud and hot. Some factories don't have fans or proper air, and that would make me feel sick. I would not like to work in a freezer room, like in fish or meat factories, because I don't like the cold. A job that is too hot or too cold is not comfortable for me, so I will avoid it. I would not like to be a bricklayer or road repair worker because they work long hours in dirty places. These jobs are very important for society, but I don't think I have the strength or energy for them. I want a job where I feel comfortable and safe while working every day. It's okay to work hard, but not at the cost of my health and comfort. So, I will always choose a job that suits my physical ability and health. I would not like to do a job where I have to deal with angry or rude people all the time. Jobs like customer care or call center work require talking to customers who are often shouting or complaining. That would make me feel very sad and stressed, so I want to avoid such jobs. I believe in treating people kindly, but I also don't want to be treated badly every day. I would not like to work as a waiter or waitress in a very busy restaurant. Sometimes customers don't say thank you or even treat servers with respect. I don't think I can smile and stay calm when people are being rude for no reason. I would not like to work in a hotel where guests shout and demand too much all the time. Some people treat hotel workers very badly, which makes the job very hard. I would not enjoy a job where I always feel like I'm doing something wrong. Some jobs expect you to always smile, even when people are being unfair or mean. I think that would hurt my confidence and make me feel small. I prefer a job where people are respectful, polite, and supportive. I also would not like to work as a school bus driver or teacher for naughty children. Dealing with children who don't listen or shout all day would give me a headache. I like kids, but I don't want to spend my whole day trying to control a noisy group. I want a peaceful job where I don't have to argue or shout at anyone. Working with angry or careless people all day can ruin your mental health. I want to work in a place where kindness and teamwork are important. That's why I will avoid jobs that involve fighting, shouting, or dealing with rude behavior every day. I would never like to do a job where my life is in danger every day. For example, I would not want to work as a firefighter, even though I respect them a lot. Firefighters are brave, but their job is very risky and scary, and I couldn't handle that. I would also not like to work as a soldier in the army because it involves war and danger. I am not brave enough to carry weapons or face life-threatening situations. A job that includes going into burning buildings or shooting guns is not right for me. I would not like to work in a chemical factory or lab where harmful things are used. If one small mistake happens, people can get very sick or injured. I do not want that risk. I also would not like to work in a coal mine or under the ground. Miners do very risky work and face dangers like falling rocks or gas leaks. I don't like the idea of being far from sunlight or stuck in a small tunnel. I would not like to work as a pilot either. Even though it sounds exciting, pilots carry many lives in their hands, and one mistake can be fatal. I could never handle that stress. I also would not like to be a police officer because they face crime and danger every day. It's a job where you must be alert every moment, and I prefer a calmer lifestyle. Even traffic police officers stand in the hot sun and deal with accidents. It's a tough job. I want a job where I can work safely without being scared for my life. A dangerous job may pay well, but peace of mind is more valuable to me. I want to go home every day without worrying about what might happen at work. That's why I will stay away from any career that involves high risk or danger. I would not like to work in a job where I have no freedom to make decisions. Some jobs treat workers like machines and don't allow them to use their own ideas. I want to feel trusted at work, not controlled every second. I would not like to work in a job where I need to ask permission for everything. A job that tells me when to eat, stand, or talk would make me feel like a prisoner. I want to be in a place where my ideas and opinions are respected. I also would not like to do a job with no time flexibility, like 12-hour shifts. Jobs in hospitals or factories sometimes have long and strict working hours. I want a job that allows me to take a short break or adjust my schedule if needed. A job where I am always being watched by a camera would also make me uncomfortable. I believe people work better when they are trusted, not monitored all the time. I also would not like to do a job where I have to travel too much. Some people like traveling, but I prefer to stay close to home. If I'm always on the road or in airplanes, I'll miss my family and feel lonely. I also don't want to live in hotels or carry a suitcase all the time. A job that doesn't give me time for myself or my family is not the right choice for me. I want to work hard, but I also want balance in my life. That's why I'll avoid jobs with long hours, strict rules, or no flexibility. I want my job to fit my life, not the other way around. So, in the future, I will say no to any job that controls every minute of my day. I would not like to work in a job that does not match who I am inside. I enjoy talking to people, so I would not enjoy working alone in a storage room or dark warehouse. I am also a bit sensitive, so I would not enjoy jobs that are too strict or full of rules. I prefer creative work, so I would not be happy in a job with no color, art, or fun. I am not good with numbers, so I would not want to be an accountant or banker. Jobs that need a lot of math or calculation are not interesting to me. I like expressing my feelings, so I would not like a job that is too technical. I don't want to work with machines or wires because it feels cold and lifeless. I am more of a people person, so I would feel unhappy in a job where I cannot talk or share ideas. I also don't like working in silence, so quiet places like libraries or archives are not for me. I like music, talking, and little moments of laughter while working. I am not very serious, so very serious jobs like being a lawyer or judge do not match me. I respect those jobs, but I know I would feel nervous and not confident. I would not want to wear a suit every day and speak like a robot. I want a job that lets me be myself and grow slowly. I don't want to pretend to be someone else just to keep a job. I want my future job to bring me joy, not pressure. I know I may have to work hard, but I want to be happy while doing it. So, I will choose something I love and avoid jobs that don't fit my heart. That's why I have already made a list of jobs I know I would not like to do in the future. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this English practice, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. Subscribe to the English Cue Cards for new videos every week to improve your listening, speaking, and vocabulary. Let's keep learning English one sentence at a time.